Opening scene, atmospheric, historical tone. In the remote desert of Nevada, where the wind whispers across dry lake beds and ancient secrets lie buried beneath layers of dust, a discovery in 1911 would ignite one of the most enduring archaeological mysteries in American history. Hidden within a rugged limestone outcrop lies Lovelock Cave, a site once used by Native peoples for thousands of years. But in the early 20th century, it was not history that drew people here, it was fertilizer. Scene 1, the Guano miners arrive. In 1911, a group of miners arrived at Lovelock Cave with a simple goal: extract back guano. Rich in nitrates, guano was a valuable commodity used in agriculture and explosives. The miners began digging deep into the cave floor, removing layers of compacted waste that had accumulated over centuries. What they expected was profit. What they found was something far stranger. As their tools cut deeper into the hardened layers, the miners began uncovering human remains, bones, tools, and artifacts preserved by the dry conditions of the cave. At first, it seemed like a routine discovery. But then, something unusual caught their attention. Some of the skulls had reddish hair still attached. Scene 2, a startling discovery. The presence of red hair on ancient remains raised immediate questions. Hair, after all, does not usually survive intact for long periods. Yet here it was, visible, unmistakable, and unlike what many expected from indigenous remains of the region. Word spread quickly. Archaeologists and researchers soon took interest in the site, arriving to examine what the miners had uncovered. Excavations revealed not just skeletons, but a rich collection of artifacts. Woven baskets, tools made from bone and stone duck, decoys crafted with remarkable detail, sandals, and textiles preserved in the dry cave environment. The cave, it became clear, had once been a shelter and storage site for ancient peoples, likely ancestors of the northern Paiute. Scene 3, the red hair mystery. But the red hair remained the most intriguing element. At first glance, it seemed to suggest something extraordinary. Perhaps a previously unknown group of people, or even outsiders who had reached North America long before recorded history. Stories began to grow, fueled by speculation and local legend. One such legend, passed down among the Paiute people, spoke of a tribe known as the Si-Te-Cah, a group described as red-haired and hostile. According to oral tradition, these people were eventually defeated and driven into a cave believed by some to be Lovelock Cave itself. Was this discovery proof of that legend? Scene 4, scientific perspective. As research continued, scientists offered a more grounded explanation. The reddish color of the hair, they suggested, was not necessarily natural. Over time, dark hair can change color due to environmental factors. Chemical reactions, particularly oxidation, can cause black or brown hair to turn reddish when exposed to elements like soil, minerals, and cave conditions. In other words, what appeared to be red hair might not have been red at all during the individual's lifetimes. Radiocarbon dating later indicated that many of the remains and artifacts were thousands of years old, placing them firmly within a known timeline of Native American habitation in the region. Scene 5, loss and legacy. Unfortunately, much of the early excavation by miners was not conducted with scientific care. Many artifacts and remains were damaged, discarded, or lost before archaeologists could properly document them. Despite this, Lovelock Cave remains one of the most important archaeological sites in the Great Basin region. It offers a rare glimpse into the lives of ancient peoples, how they hunted, crafted, and survived in a harsh desert environment. Today, many of the recovered items are preserved in museums, continuing to tell their story to new generations. Closing scene, reflective tone. The mystery of the red-haired skeletons may not be as supernatural as once imagined, but it still captures the imagination. It is a reminder of how easily history can blur with legend, and how important it is to approach the past with both curiosity and care. Deep within Lovelock Cave, beneath layers of time and silence, the echoes of ancient lives still remain, waiting to be understood.